caught myself the other day. I was praying to God and I said, God, how is this going to work out for me? How am I going to figure this out, God? I have all this weight, I have all this baggage, but I don't know how. God speaks to me immediately. He said, don't worry about how. I'm going to handle the how. Put your faith in me and don't worry about the how. Listen. If you're going through the same thing that I was going through the other day, I need you to hear this. Listen, you're asking God how, but God is trying to tell you, listen, I already handle how. You don't have to worry about the how. I got it. I'm in control. I am the author of your book. Now, I got a question for everybody watching this video right now. Do you believe that prayer can change your circumstance? That prayer can change your situation? 11:24 says, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. It doesn't say whatever you ask in prayer, doubt that you have received it and it will be yours. The key word here says whatever you ask in prayer, believe, and it will be whose? Not your sister, not your brother, not your neighbor, but it will be yours. This is a 3-step process, guys. We have to ask, we have to believe, and we will receive, right? Number 1, ask. We have to be clear on what we want God to do in our lives. We have to speak it. We have to define it. We have to be very specific, guys. Now, the second step is believe. So this is knowing that God has already handled it. Even if we don't see it, we trust that God has already handled it. Now, the third step, this is what we all want in our lives. So the third step, in order to receive it, we have to know that we are now aligning with what God wants us to have. I gotta say that one more time. In order for us to receive it, we have to understand that we are aligning with what God wants us to have. In Acts 16:25, it says, about midnight, Paul and Silas were praying and singing hymns to God. They were what? Praying and singing hymns to God. They're praising God in the storm. And suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prison were shaken. And immediately all the doors were opened and everyone's bonds were unfastened. The prison, the chain were removed. And now you have the opportunity to run. While everybody else is running and they're looking at you like you're crazy and they don't understand why you're not doing what everybody else is doing. You're just standing there put. Paul already knows he's free, but not because the chains are gone, but because he knows that God is with him. How many of us are dealing with the chains of trauma? How many of us are dealing with the chains of depression? How many of us are chained up in our mind? So there's power in being in situations that don't make sense. This is where God can show you who he is. Whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it